Off here with a name and title, please.
Brian Greenspan, counsel on behalf of both Keith and Marissa Hobbs, along with my associate Naomi Lutz. And on behalf of Keith and Marissa, who are behind us, can only say that they were confident that this day would come, that the allegations were always allegations they denied. There was a great deal of press and attention paid to those allegations that harmed them in many ways in the public and in the community. Those allegations have been demonstrated not to have been truthful or accurate. And indeed, Justice Dawson summarized the case perhaps in one simple phrase, that it was an attempt by the investigation and the prosecution to put square pegs into round holes, and that perhaps as briefly and as clearly summarizes the nature of this trial. That's what it was. It is very, very telling that the three witnesses upon whom the entire case depended were all rejected. And they were clearly and unequivocally rejected as being truthful, and there was, at the end of the day, really no case against them.
So, George Joseph, counsel for Mary Voss. Mary Voss has always maintained her innocence. If she committed any crime, it was staying with an abusive partner. She's so thankful and so grateful that this is all over, and looks forward to moving on in the next chapter in her life.
Can I ask both of you about the next chapters for your clients?
Well, we haven't got to that point yet with Mary.
No, well, indeed, I think Marissa and Keith hope for a return to normalcy and a return to a life that will be productive, both in terms of their contributions to the community and a resumption of a life that's always been one of contribution, and a family life that's always been a happy family life.
What has it been like for your clients during this time in the lead up to the trial?
Well, so obviously, when I don't think anyone understands the strains of being charged with a criminal offense, particularly wrongly charged with a criminal offense, and the strains and the pressures that exist on a daily basis. And it's been a long time, and this result has been a long time in coming. But the process worked, and the process came to a just result at the end of the day, and they're grateful for that.
And for Mary, I can summarize it in one word: despair, unrelenting despair in being in the public eye, having her family's names flashed across the paper each time.
There was some heavy criticism for OPP Detective Inspector Martin Graham's tactics during the police interviews. If I could just get your thoughts on that.
Well-deserved criticism. I'll leave it at that.
And I certainly agree with my colleague, and it was indeed a tunnel-visioned investigation that focused on the wrong issues and indeed a misinterpretation of the law. Thank you. Thank you. No, quite frankly, it's cold. Yes. That's my last comment. It's very